Hey squad, welcome back. So we got a developer update today, and in this update we got some class news. Unfortunately, this news is good and bad depending on the type of class you wanted to play on the Western release. Oh, but before you ask, no, there is not a confirmed release date yet. So the first bit of news, the good news, is we have a new class confirmed for the Western release. That's right, all those potential leaks about the sorceress being available at launch are finally confirmed. This class looks fantastic and is going to fulfill that more traditional mage caster in any kind of MMO. With the betas, we only had the summoner and the bard, and neither of those really fit into that traditional caster. But let's take a look at these, a couple of the skills available to the sorceress. I hope you're ready to bombard your enemies with a series of ice, fire, and lightning spells. My very limited knowledge of the sorceress is that the class it's more of a bursty class with long cast times. However, when you have your class identity active, it really speeds up your cast time so you can get off more nukes and actually be able to, get your damage off more reliably. Now for the bit of sad news in this update. Unfortunately, the summoner has been delayed and therefore removed from the starting roster for the Western release. This is especially disheartening because the summoner was basically fully playable in the recent closed beta. And the only thing I can think of that really need changed is maybe the old summoner, like the summon models themselves needed to be updated, but it was playable otherwise. I didn't really see any issues with it. Even looking at some of the beta statistics, the summoner was one of the top played classes in the beta. However, I think some of that might be due to there only being two mage subclasses with the bard and summoner at the time, and the bard is more of a support, so I think people looking to play a damage mage by default had to play summoner. But even playing the summoner doesn't really feel like you're playing a traditional mage. I think sorceress will fit into this role much better. Even so, it feels very weird to just straight up remove a class that was previously available and functioned well. I've seen comments about how the pet models were outdated, but surely that can't be the only reason that they're excluding the summoner on this initial release. I'm wondering if this was a sign that the summoner is due for a rework and therefore Amazon Games was told to just pull the summoner from the initial roster. But that's just pure speculation. Let me know what you think is the reason for the summoner being pulled from the roster. Anyhow, that's about it for this update. The developers did go on to say that they would be releasing another update sometime later in December. So hopefully we can actually get a confirmed release date. That would be much appreciated, Amazon. That'd be really cool. If you'd like to read the full article, I've included a link in the description. For more Lost Ark content in the future from guides, builds, and more, please consider subscribing to my channel. As always, this was Goober Troy saying thanks for watching, and remember to squad up and have fun.